A lot to be happy about. I mean, I think reflecting back from a team that lost well over 100 games last year to be in a position, oftentimes you'll see teams come back from a season like the Royals had last year and have a good start to the season, which the Royals did, but they've been able to maintain that. Maybe not at the pace they had in the first month or 6 weeks of the year, but they've still played good baseball. So I think they have to be excited about these last 65.
The Royals are back in action tonight to open a 9-game homestand with the first of 3 this evening against the White Sox. Good evening from Kauffman Stadium. What a beautiful night for baseball.
Royals right-hander Michael Wacha making his 17th start of the season and the first start to open up the second half of the schedule.
That's a fair ball into the left field corner for Tommy Pham. And that is a leadoff double. This is a very good doubles and triples ballpark. Not so much home run wise, but you can hit for extra base power in those corners.
Batting second in left field, Andrew Benintendi.
Called strike 3 on Benintendi. Wacha got him on the changeup.
Hitting third, the center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
Pham led it off with a double. Now 1 out, and Robert takes a walk, so that's another good sign.
3 walks in his last 2 games, a good reach, and the White Sox have him at first and second for Andrew Vaughn.
Pham takes off for third, snap throw down, not in time.
Great read by Pham. That's usually a 2-ball right there.
Could end the inning. And it does. Michael Wacha gets out of the jam.
Go to the bottom of the first. White Sox nothing. Royals coming up.
Right-hander Chris Flexen, who's been pretty good this season, now making his 19th start. Roll to second. And there's Brooks Baldwin in his big league debut, making the play for the first out of the inning. Bobby Witt Jr., who was center stage down in Texas. Home Run Derby was electric. The All-Star game was just as fun to watch. So not much of a break for Bobby, nor for Salvi, Cole Riggins, or Seth Lugo. And Bobby Witt Jr. tees off to left, picking up right where he left off. There's your All-Star, giving his team a 1-0 lead.
So much for the curse of the home run derby, taking away your power.
People are going to remember Bobby Witt Jr. in that home run derby. He was the show, and he's the show so far tonight.
Here he is, 23 years old. He doesn't look it. I'm jealous. Brooks Baldwin, switch batter. He'll hit lefty against Wacha. First time in the big leagues. There it is. Brooks Baldwin on the board. That baseball will end up in the third base dugout. I love it. First inning, made a play at second base. First at bat, boom, base hit.
Yeah, almost 105 off the bat. Good start for Brooks. I talked to him before the game and I said, what is your game? He said, honestly, I'm just kind of an old school baseball player. And I think that every White Sox fan will love that answer.
Let's see if Baldwin's running on 3-2. There he goes. And that bloop will get down. Good read. Baldwin will end up at third. Boy, these are little things, Gordon, but I love a kid in his major league debut playing it aggressively and correctly. It would have been very easy for him to be tentative as Isbell came in to play that.
Now he faces the former Royal Benintendi, who struck out looking his first time. First and third, 1 down. From the belt, the pitch. And a swing and a ground to the right side. Massey has it. Flips to Bobby. 1. On to first. 2. Nice stretch by Vinny on the other end of that throw from Bobby Witt Jr. So for a second time tonight, Wacha had first and third, 1 out. The double play ball bails him out. Michael Garcia single to lead off the inning. He leads from second base. And it'll be up to Bobby Witt Jr. if this inning is going to net anything for the Royals, if it's going to continue. Garcia leads from second from the belt. The righty deals. And Bobby swings and shoots it up the middle. A ground ball base hit. Garcia coming around third. He'll score. Bobby Witt Jr. 2 at-bats, 2 RBIs, 2 hits. And the Royals lead 2-0.
We got a homer and a small ball run scored. 110 exit velo. No chance for the second baseman Baldwin to get that one.
Nobody on, 1 out here in the Sox 4th inning. 2-0 Royals. The pitch.
Vaughn flicks it to right center, and Isbell's there. Oh, how about that basket grab?
We've seen him do this many a time. First step, he's right on contact. I mean, right after contact, he went directly to the ball.
He makes playing center field a work of art at this big yard.
Chris Flexen, who is normally a very good control pitcher, and now, uncharacteristically, he walks the Royals' 8th and 9th place hitters, Frazier, Witt, and Pasquantino coming up. The Royals have an excellent opportunity to really open up things right here.
There you go.
Frazier gets the bunt down. Perfect execution. And now they're apparent scoring position.
So now the Royals have runners at second and third. I'm going to be shocked to my core if the White Sox give Bobby Witt anything good to swing at.
And it's outside, ball 4.
1 out, bases loaded, 2-0 Royals here in the 5th. Vincino has driven in 62 runs.
Bases loaded on all walks. 1-2. Hit high in the air, deep to right field. Fans back at the fence, makes the catch. Plenty deep enough for everybody to tag. Garcia scores, and it's 3-0.
Now they're going to walk Perez intentionally. Bases loaded, 2 out for Renfroe.
3 runs on just 3 hits for the Royals.
Oh!
Hit him! And that brings in a run. An RBI HBP. It's 4-0, and so now it's Michael Massey with a chance with the bases loaded. Lays to right, that's a base hit. Witt's in to score. Salvi gets the windmill. Here's Pham's throw on a couple of bounces. Salvi's safe. 2-run single, Michael Massey. There's the hit the Royals have been looking for.
He lifted it and didn't hit it down on the ground. And for an out, well, that's a nice swing. And Salvi, good read by Vance Wilson.
The Royals have busted this game open.
Punch through the right side. Base hit for Freddie Fermin. Renfroe's in to score. And it's a 5-run inning.
So it is 7-0.
How about Michael Wacha?
Yeah, great way to kick off this second half after the All-Star break. Michael Wacha, brilliant.
It's hard to not talk about starting pitching in Michael Wacha, how great he was once again, just taming the bats of the White Sox.
It's hard to win if you don't score, and Michael Wacha held the White Sox scoreless for 7 innings.
Dinger is as good as any to break up this shutout.
1-2 on Corey Lee. Driven out into left center, and it's deep. And it is gone for Corey Lee. That is his 9th home run, and they're on the board.
Shows how big and strong Corey Lee is. He was out in front of this ball, still hits it almost 105 off the bat. Hanging breaking ball, stays through it. Nice swing by Corey. And the White Sox are on the board.
Well, here's Alec Marsh pitching in the top of the 9th inning. This is his first relief appearance since the end of last season. Trying to polish off the top of the 9th. Ball and a strike on Nick Senzel. Lifted to the gap in right field. Renfroe's there. And the Royals win the game. All Royals tonight at Kauffman Stadium. 7-1 the final score.
How about that? Junior, he drove the bus, no doubt about it. His first time up after hitting 50 home runs in the Derby. He went deep for his 17th time. And he knocked in 2 runs.